Hi everybody, this is Osprey from MyChartCoach.com, and in this video we are going to take a look at the United States marijuana sector stocks. Okay, in the last video I showed the marijuana index and you saw how it was running. The North American index was up today along with the Canadian and United States indexes. The United States index was up, I think it was like around 7%. Huge move. It's been on a big run. So this is historically the time of year that the marijuana sector does have big runs. So it is nice to see it following through this year. There's a lot of legislation coming through, California legalization. There's a lot of catalysts to keep this rally going. We'll see what's happening. We've got a bunch of stocks in play right now. First up is RMHB. It closed up 32% today. RSI and FASTO are both in the bull zone with room to run until overbought levels. Notice today it closed back above the 50-day simple moving average, currently at 0.014. That is the green line. So that was the move that we were looking for. We wanted to see it close back above that level. As long as that level holds, that is signaling more upside potential. Now the key level to break is the closing price here on the 9th or the 20th. And so if it can close above the 17th resistance level, we'll be looking for a potential run up here to the 100-day simple moving average of 0.025. Okay, let's look at GRCU. Okay, nice move today. Closed up 20%. Once again, you have RSI and FASTO in the bull zone with room to run until overbought levels. There's a bullish crossover here in ADX. Notice the green line plus DI crossed the black line, ADX to the upside. So this was another bullish close above the 50-day simple moving average, currently at 0.0117. Notice that it closed above that level in early December, failed to turn that level into support and pulled back and kept this downtrend going. And so now what we're looking for is the 50-day simple moving average to turn into support. Notice the giant volume behind the move today. The big volume is the signal that this should push higher. And notice the PSAR bull flip. What we're looking for now is a break above the 100-day simple moving average of 0.016. It will have to break above high close resistance, which is right crossed here at about 13, 0.013. Then you have 0.0136, and then the 200-day simple moving average is 0.0145. It has to stay above the 50-day simple moving average to be a good play. Notice the MACD bull crosses on both time frames. Okay, let's look at GRWC. Very nice move today. It closed up 15%. As you can see here, this is a chart that we've been working on, and yeah, it's been filling the jar. Yeah, we tracked this on the way down, formed this bottom. We did call the bottom down here, and then yeah, the big volume, signal that this was the bottom. It did hold, and then it got above the 50-day simple moving average, above the 100-day simple moving average. We were looking for a break above high close resistance, and then that happened last week. So this big move on the 20th last week, signaling more upside potential, and then it was hitting this resistance level from August, and so we were looking for a break above that level. That happened on Thursday of last week, and then there's the follow through today. It's just stepping higher. It's writing EMA for support. The next big target is up here at 20 cents. That was the previous support level. If it could break above 20, it should continue working its way back up to the 200-day simple moving average at 40 cents. I mean, this is turning into a monster winner. That's what we thought was going to happen after they pulled it back and had the giant load. That's this is the type of lottery play that people look for. This could easily head back to dollar land. We'll just see where it's headed. It has to hold support. It's at, we'll just keep following the charts. That's all you can do, is follow the charts. Let's look at MCIG. Okay, so yeah, this one is breaking out today. Huge move today, closed up 33%. RSI and FASTO are at frothy levels right now, are at overbought levels. This broke out above high close resistance. This was the closing price in July at 28 cents. That was a key level to break. It did close above that level. That was a huge move. Notice how it broke out on very strong volume. There's a PSAR bull flip. It had been in this nice uptrend. It's trading above all the moving averages. There's a bullish crossover down here on the 8, 13, and 5. And so when a stock's breaking out, the key is to look at the weekly chart to find the next resistance levels. And so what we're seeing here is a breakout on the weekly chart. There was a close last week above the 50-week moving average. That was signaling more upside potential. We closed above 23, and then now it's breaking above high close resistance from July. which is that 27 level, and so it's working its way higher. The big close is up here at about 46. That's the January high close. It will need to get through the 38 level, it looks like, to get up there to that 46. But yeah, there's going to be some resistance along the way. But yeah, a close this week above 27, that 27, 28 level would be very bullish. Okay, let's look at MYHI. Okay, it's made a nice move today, closed up 20%. RSI is in the bull zone at 58. Fasto's trying to get back in the bull zone. This came down, hit the 50-day simple moving average last week, found support, and then today it's back above the middle Bollinger Band. So if that middle Bollinger Band at 0.0716 can hold, this uptrend should continue. And then what you want to see is work back up to this high close resistance level to break, which is up here around 9.4 or so. That's the closing price on the what is that, the 9th? Or the 8th of December. And so if it can close above that level, that's going to signal it wants to head higher. If it fails to hold this middle Bollinger Band and 100-day simple moving average, it will no longer be in play. Okay, let's look at TRTC. This is one of the old school top dog type names in the United States sector, and it's worked its way back up to the July high close resistance level, and so it's right at that level, basically 29 cents. And so if it can close above that level, that's going to signal it wants to head higher. It got back above the 300-day simple moving average today. That was very bullish. That's currently at 26 cents. That's this blue line. You notice how I've been working on the last couple of weeks trying to turn that level into support. If that level can hold, that's going to be very bullish. It should push higher. And then above 29, if it can close above that level, turn that into support, that'll signal it wants to break out higher, and then we'll be looking at 32.5 as the next target. Okay, let's look at hemp. HEMP, another one of the old school names, really heating up here. RSI is still in the bull zone. Okay, this had a close today above the 200-day simple moving average. That's the red line. It's been working on turning that level into support at 0.023. And so after a big, last time it was at this level, it had pulled back. So basically, it's trying to push back up to that 300-day simple moving average. It closed above the closing price on the 12th. So that was bullish. It closed above high close resistance and the 200-day simple moving average. And then the next big target is the 300-day simple moving average at 0.028. Notice how that was big resistance back here in August. And so it really needs to get above that level and turn it into support to head higher. And then we'll be looking at a potential run to 0.032. And notice how the 8, 13, and 5 is starting a bullish crossover. Okay, let's look at PHOT. The stock is trying to break out here. Another old school ticker name. Notice all the big volume recently. Check out the huge volume last week. All right, and now it's breaking out above high close resistance. If it can stay above 16, that should signal it wants to head higher. All these fat fingers over here have made the chart difficult to read, but there was a whole lot of loading going on, and now they're running it higher. So yeah, so keep an eye on PHOT. And then we have the MYDX. Okay, so this one's trying to break out as well. It was this is another one. Look at the run from back here in March. If you look over the left of the screen, notice how it was down here in the 001s, and then it ran up to 002s. So this was a over 1,000% gain. Could have been, if you got like 001. It could have been a 2,000% gain in a very short period of time. So this thing really gets cooking. We like to go back to the ones that run. There are all these ones we've been charting forever, and yeah, we just keep going back to the well. You just wait for them to heat up again, and then you go for another run. And so that's what's happened here. It pulled all the way back. Look how long it pulled back. And then now it's been on a multi-week run. It's been heading higher. It broke above got above the middle Bollinger Band and the 50 and 100-day simple moving averages. And then right now it's working on that 200-day simple moving average at 0.0066. If it can turn that level into support, then we're talking about the 300-day simple moving average at 0.008, and then get above 0.008, and then it could get running again like it did last time, and you could see it heading back into Pennyland. So this has got a very strong uptrend going. Notice how every single close has been above EMA4 at 0.006. As long as that level is holding, the swing trade signal is just to keep riding. Keep in mind the 200-day simple moving average is always a tough level to turn to support. It will be very bullish if it holds. Okay, look at KSHB. KSHB. Okay, this is the bottling marijuana bottling company, and so yeah, they had a P-star bull flip. It pulled back. It's back above the middle Bollinger Band, and then now it's at high close resistance level. That's the closing price here. If it can get above this close, that's going to signal it wants to break out higher. It had that really nice run in November where it just pretty much ran the whole month of November, and then it finally pulled back. And then it's just now it has to break out above high close resistance, and that'll signal it wants to head higher. Notice the MACD bullish crossover on the 8, 13, and 5. You want to see that 12, 26, and 9 crossover as well. There's a bullish crossover on ADX, and fast or RSI is at 66. Okay, check out OWCP. It closed above 50 on RSI. You want that signaling the chart is heating up. You want to see fast O get above 50. A little crossover on ADX, and so today it closed back above EMA's 4, 8, and 13, and the 50-day simple moving average. Notice it held the gold line down here. That's the 100-day simple moving average at 363. If you see it get back above the middle Bollinger Band, basically at 46 cents, that's going to signal that it could push higher, and then you could see a run back up here to the 200 and 300-day simple moving average between 545 and 56. So yeah, so keep an eye on OWCP. The chart's trying to heat back up again. Notice the bullish crossover on MACD, and yeah. Take a look at SGMD, Sugar Made. It had a really nice run in November. It consolidated, then it pushed again in December, and so now it's coming up to this February resistance level. Okay, so it's at about 17. If it can close above this level, then of 17, then it could head back up into the 20s. Notice the big close up here between 20 and 30 from back in November of 2016. So above 17, and then it could make that big run in the 20s and 30s. Fail to break that 16 to 17 resistance level, and then it could consolidate and pull back into the bands. And then one more to leave you with is NUGS. It had a really nice multi-day run. You could see it was down here around 7 cents. It ran all the way up to 80 cents in just a couple of days. This was a 1,000% gainer. We were putting out alerts on this as it was running higher. Yeah, it just was crazy. It just kept going. Today it finally cooled down, and it formed, it looks like bearish dark cloud cover. Okay, so the open was above. So basically the dark cloud cover is signaling downside risk. It needs to hold the EMA 4. If 54 cents breaks, then you could see a drop all the way down to 40 at EMA 8. The candles would just be working in the bands. It's just it was a big run. It could take a breather. If EMA 4 holds, that would be very bullish. Keep an eye on it for potential pullback and possible reload. Keep an eye on it. It is a thinly traded stock. Okay, if you like this video, please hit the like button, or the like button at the end, and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right, thank you very much. I'll post a link to the chat and stock app below the video. Thank you.